Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about the covert narcissists' quiet smugness as they keep their behaviour hidden from those around them. Have you ever noticed how you can be having a discussion with them and they will not let you get your point of view across, but they will get their point of view across with their self-righteousness? They will believe that they're justified in doing what they're doing, and before you can communicate with them, they'll walk off either humming or singing to themselves. And as you go to communicate with them, as you chase them for answers because you're feeling frustrated, because you're feeling annoyed, because you can't get the words out that you want to get out, the narcissist is going to chip away at you because they feel self-righteous, because they feel justified of their treatment towards you, as they found justification as to why they've done the things that they should not do to you. They're going to get you to react to them, and then once they've got your reaction, they're going to blame you and they're going to act all smug and pleased with themselves because they've gotten away with their behaviour, and you're the one that's left making it up to them, not recognising the things they are doing to you. So this video is going to be about the covert narcissist's quiet superiority. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. Due to the narcissist's own sense of self-importance, due to their sense of entitlement, they like to have their egos stroked. They feel like people are there to serve them. And when people don't serve them in the ways they want to be served, when people don't stroke the narcissist's ego in the ways the narcissist wants their ego stroking, a narcissist seeks to punish that person. They seek to get revenge on that person. However, they don't want to be exposed for doing this, so they seek to cause that person pain and then blame the other person for the pain they are in. And with their self-righteousness, they want to get you to submit to them. Now, an overt narcissist might just talk loudly or talk over you. A grandiose narcissist might just talk loudly or talk over you. A covert narcissist, when you've got a career in teaching and you teach science, so you are confident within yourself and your knowledge that you teach science and whatever science you teach. You are also aware that there's always new data and new things to learn, but you are confident in your ability. A narcissist is envious of this confidence and this ability that you have within yourself. Therefore, they feel a need to pull you down. So they will go on and on about an expert that they know that thinks differently to you to try and pull you down, to get you questioning yourself. When most experts don't always agree. However, most genuine experts will be willing to listen to another opinion and see whether they can work with that information or whether they need to stick to their own information. We are all individuals. When it comes to a narcissist, their information is always right and everybody else is always wrong. And if they're envious of someone else's achievements, they're going to do all they can to pull that person down. Many covert narcissists do this in the subtle form of Do you really think you're capable of doing that? And if something doesn't work out for you and you change direction in life, they're going to come at you with, I knew you couldn't do that. That's self-righteousness, that they always know best. And then when they'll not admit to making any form of mistake, but when they see you make a mistake, they're going to pull you up on it. They're going to make a big deal out of any mistakes you make, and they'll most likely go off humming once they've pointed that out to you, because it's their own self-satisfaction. They believe they've got one over on you because they don't recognise that everybody makes mistakes, including themselves. When it comes to a covert narcissist, quiet smugness, they are never wrong, and they are not open to new ideas. Now, we can all have our values, we can all have our beliefs, yet most people, genuine people, are willing to listen to another person's values, another person's beliefs, another person's perspective, opinion, or ideas. Some people take the other person's on board as their own. Other people can recognise that that is theirs, this is mine. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm not saying I'm right, so let's just agree to disagree. With a narcissist, if you don't agree with them, you are wrong and there's going to be hell to pay. They're going to come at you with things such as, oh, I knew you wouldn't take my side. Oh, I knew you'd take their side. Oh, you never pay attention to me. They're going to come at you with the pity pays and sob stories to pull on your empathy so that you work harder to stroke their ego, to make them feel better. And when it comes to a covert narcissist, they expect, they demand in quiet ways that you give them all the praise, because if they don't get the praise, if they don't get the gratitude for when a narcissist comes at you and says, after all I've done for you, when you're not eternally grateful for any little thing they do for you, when more often than not, they've only done something for you so that they can use it against you and say, after all I've done for you, to get you to do something for them. So you have to be eternally grateful for them. You have to praise them. You have to continually give them the credit for anything and everything. However, if you do something for them, they're going to take the credit for it. They're going to say that you only achieve that because of them. So if you've gone and spent a few years in school getting yourself a degree and you pass and you go to share this news with the narcissist, a narcissist is going to turn around and go, well, it's not a big deal. You didn't put much effort in. We didn't have to do anything, did you? Are you trying to make out that I'm less than you just because you've now got a degree? Well, if it wasn't for me holding down the household, you wouldn't have got that degree, would you? They're going to try to pull you down to feel better about themselves. They're going to sabotage your successes in life. They're going to create that negativity within life. And it's very easy to look at the negatives within life. It's very difficult to look at the positives within life. And when you're around a narcissistic person, it's incredibly draining, because you start to feel like you can't be proud of yourself. And they are never going to be proud of you, because they want you to feel inferior to them. Narcissists are more than happy to put other people down. However, you'll often find once they have put another person down, the quiet smugness within that narcissist means when you say something that doesn't match what they think, they're going to roll their eyes at you. When they believe the conversation should be over because they've proven their point and they no longer want you to speak, they're going to start humming and walk out of that room on you. They're going to show those passive aggressive behaviours when they don't get their own way. They're going to sit there and start sulking, or they're going to fall silent on you. Or even when you do make a mistake, because we all make them, when you make a mistake in front of them, they're going to huff and puff and sigh. It's a bit like if you're going out somewhere and you've forgotten something, those nerves can kick in, the anxiety can kick in, because you know the narcissist is going to be huffing and puffing and complaining that you've got to run into another room and grab something that you've forgotten. They're going to be out of that door and you're the one panicking, because they're going to be in a mood when you get into that car, and by the time you get to the event, you're the one that's going to be in a state. And the narcissist is going to sit there gaining the sympathy from those around them about how miserable you are. Yet, they can keep you hanging, they can keep you waiting, they can drive all the way to the event and say, oh, I've forgotten something, we need to go back, and drive all the way back. And you're supposed to just deal with it. However, they will not deal with it. A narcissist is more than happy to be late for other people. However, as they are that self-entitled hypocrites, other people are not allowed to be late for them. People can run late. Those who are non-narcissistic will run late and recognise that other people run late. Those who are narcissistic will recognise that they're allowed to run late, however, you're not. And when you do run late, they're going to pull you up on it. They're going to shame you in front of other people for being late, which is something many of us have been at one point and another in our lives. When it comes to dealing with people, if you don't feel comfortable around them, they are doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable. When you are becoming defensive around them, they are a very offensive person, whether they hide this from you or not. And it's when we have to begin to listen to ourselves, tell ourselves the direction in life that we want to go in, so that we can step away from the direction we're going in, that it isn't working out for us. When you're around somebody that does something to irritate you and then hums at you, they don't care about you. They care about their own sense of superiority. They care about their ego. They care about their needs being met, and they are not interested in yours. It's incredibly difficult breaking free. There's many reasons people stay within the dynamics of these relationships. However, once you have broken free, life becomes a lot easier for you. You have to create a plan of what you want from life. And every time a thought crops up of things that are happening that you don't want, you have to shift that thought out of your mind by focusing on something you want for you, for your life, and go out there and achieve it. And sometimes it's best not to tell everybody what you're doing, because there is always going to be those people that will never be happy for you. No matter what you do, they are not going to be happy for you, and they are not your people. If anyone has any thoughts on this video or any signs they recognise of a covert narcissist, quiet smugness, please add those into the comments. If you are looking for further support, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is in the description. Thank you very much for listening. I shall also link into the description the video on the 23 signs of a vulnerable narcissist. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.